What up, everybody? I'm trying to finish the. I don't think so. I think we have a little bit too much to do. I had I think the other day I worked on powder keg a little bit, not much, but like just some notable stuff. I just put up this wall, had a little foliage here, kind of started on this a little bit. That's all I did, but I did that off screen. Work Studio stream, probably when the next update comes out. Kind of waiting on the next update before I put another video out because you can't really do much more than that. Why? What are you worried about? I don't really have an opinion on the leaks. I'm just waiting. I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm just wait till something's actually announced. No point of speculating anymore. We've done all that. So I guess you could say that's my opinion. I mean, I could have made multiple videos on that, but I decided not to because I'm just like, no, let's just wait till it's announced at this point. Cat, oh gosh dang it, sorry. That was probably super loud because anytime I barely even touch my microphone, it's a loud thunk. Anyways, here's the whole recreation so far. I don't know if any of you have any idea on a fix of this, but I did get the actual video for Fire in the Hole here, which is not playing out. There it goes. But it's like super slowed down. The audio is not slowed down, but the video is. And I don't know what causes that. Like, for no reason the video slowed down. I've tried multiple things, but I can't get it to work. I've lowered the resolution, stuff like that, but I can't get the video to go. Hey, what's up, Steve? But, like, it slowed down for some reason. And this is the actual one. Like, I actually got the footage for the Fire in the Hole celebration, but for some reason it slowed down when I played in here. And it's only in Planet Coaster, and not. When I play the audio is correct, like the audio is in real time, but the video is all slowed down. And I think it's just a glitch with custom videos in the game, but I'm not sure. Not entirely sure, so. So if anyone knows a fix for this, because it doesn't do it on all of them. So I have the old one that Steve got for me. It works just fine. So that's my lower quality one because I was taken with I believe, a phone just staring at it. And it's not even the full thing, so. But I got that one, and then I got this one, which is the actual footage. But it's all slow for some reason. Not entirely sure. Hit it and speed it up. I thought about that, but then the audio would be sped up too. I mean, I could keep the audio the same, I guess. But I'm not entirely sure how much it slowed down. Maybe by half. I'd say maybe 50%. I'm not entirely sure. 50% slower, maybe. At least that's what it kind of seems like. I mean, I could try that. But then as soon as I try that, it's going to work. You know what I mean? I bet it will work at that point for some reason. Just randomly. Anyways, I mean, we got pretty much all the scenes done in this. I just need to do like the station and the last little scene right here. It's not really a scene, really. It's just kind of like the brake run, the video playing. And audio, I'd like it to match up, but it doesn't have to be perfect, I guess, because, I mean, it's just literally just cheering and clapping, mostly. So, kind of interesting, but I think the scenes turned out pretty good. Still could add a few things here and there, but like I do need to add a little bit of rock work around this tunnel, because there's actually a little bit of rock work set up around here. Instead of just the blackout screen, so in fact, let me just go ahead and do that now. It'll just take a second. What kind of rock should we use? These ones I gotta be. Is there any track or scene underneath us that we have to worry about? Just a little bit. The blackout scene though might be alright, but we could use the flat rocks. Anything right here? I want to make sure I don't accidentally go through. I want to be a little careful with it. Yeah, I'm not live very often, so it is kind of a rare occurrence to begin with. So. I don't know, I planned on working on it, and I was like, I want to work on this, and I'm like, why not just stream it? Why not? No reason not to. Sorry if my commentary very great right now. I'm a little annoyed at the same time because we don't have water in my neighborhood right now, and we haven't had water for almost 24 hours, so it's getting very obnoxious. Very well. Overall. Rotate it around, make it look a little different. Pretty soon we should start on the little industrial roof. Gotta keep it true, you know, they didn't put a roof on the top floor. They didn't cover it up anyways. For whatever reason. The last 2 months watching the series, and it's crazy how much work is put into this. Absolutely, and I should have finished it with it years ago, but here I am. And if Planet Coaster 2 really is coming soon, you know, I'm in trouble, because this game might become a little irrelevant soon, so but we'll see. Very possible it could become irrelevant by the end of this year. Which would be kind of unfortunate for me, but I'm sure there's going to be people that won't make the switch. Second game, there are those people out there. And which is kind of fair, because sometimes when a new game first comes out, it doesn't have all its DLC, and it seems like a less complete game. It might have better and newer features, but it might feel a little less complete. Way to export game files? I don't think so, unless it's ran on the same... I'm hearing rumors that it's not going to be on the same engine. Like the Cobra engine. I've heard that rumor. I don't know if that's going to be true, but I feel like it will still be on the Cobra engine, but which is Frontier's game engine that they use for these games. But I heard a rumor it might use Unreal Engine 5, but I'm not sure how true that is. Park Studios using Unreal Engine 5. That game looks incredible, and I don't know if you guys, I'm not sure if he's publicly shown the features he's gonna have in Park Studio, but it's basically everything we wanted that we didn't get in Planet Coaster. Like, a lot of features. We'll see if those come true, but only real concern I have with Park Studio is it going to be able to run without lagging in the final product, you know? I feel like that could be an actual issue that they have to figure out. As great as the game is, you know, if I want to build a big park instead, is it going to be able to handle it? That's a question. Legitimate question. So, got all these facades out here I gotta do. As much as I want to work on Fire in the Hole, I kind of want to work on Powder Keg a little bit for some reason. Maybe it's because I've been working there a lot lately. Got a little bit of... Since I've been on this dock a lot, maybe I kind of know what I need to work on. See, I did do the floor here too, a little bit. Building. Why am I editing the coaster? Let's go ahead and continue this back here. Just trying to stay uniform. Probably gonna place all this wall textures that we have here. Those are kind of just placeholders until I actually worked on this. OMC Fire in the Hole just opened not too long ago, but do you think SDC had any? I guess if they added something, like the next thing they add. What do I think they're gonna add next? I think it's gonna be a revamped Thunderation. Seems like the most likely theory now, since it got moved. Appears it's been moved to the top of the list on the chopping block, so that is the big rumor at the moment in the park, is that Thunderation's going on the chopping block next. And it sounds like it's going to get a revamp more than like just a completely new ride. It's going to actually get a revamp. So kind of like the Fire in the Hole treatment, where they're just going to redo the whole thing. But it'll probably be in the same spot. And if I had to guess, I'd imagine it'd be revamped by Vekoma. And they would use like a mine train model, since they still have a mine train model that they can do, so. And I bet it will have a similar layout, maybe slightly different. That's my guess. I feel like I should move the exit further down this way. Maybe not, I don't know, I didn't do the proportions right on this building. Yeah, like a Vekoma mine train. Yeah. But yeah, with Hershen's relationship with Vekoma right now, I feel like that's very possible because they've worked a lot with Dollywood lately, so, and SDC doesn't have a Vekoma yet, so I think it's very likely. And Vekoma's on a roll right now, and I actually think they're a very good manufacturer at the moment. And I honestly think that'd be the best thing for Thunderation, so I have no issues if that does happen. Would they change the layout at all? Maybe. I feel like they would keep most of it. Like, I feel like they would repurpose the tunnel and reuse the tunnel. Stuff like that. And maybe use some of the... I don't know if they'd reuse some of the foundation and supports, but it's possible they could. Obviously redo the entire track. But at this point, we'll have to wait and see. I honestly need to pull the dock out further. I'm gonna actually delete this. And I'm gonna get a couple reference photos. Powder Keg's dock. Because I kind of want to get a cinematic video done of this ride, so that's kind of why I want to work on it today. Look at it. Some good references the other day. Google trying to look up images here. Photo of it. Here's the one I was looking at. It's got an overview of the entire station. Nice. It should have went off in Discord. If it hasn't, it probably will at some point. Just randomly. Yeah, I wonder if they could move like the entrance and exit. I'm sure they would probably reuse the station and stuff to save money. That'd be my guess. Okay, we're gonna use the same wall on this side. We're gonna expand it out this way so we can put in our cubby system and everything. Like, since we do have the space, we do need to expand the wall this way. So this is kind of more open on this side. Take that around, maybe. This is going to be slightly incorrect overall, but that's alright. I'm not going to always get it completely. Let's move this just a little bit. There's a little gap here between the path and this wall, so put that in there. I could use Google Earth to kind of get an idea of the building as well. We're gonna expand the dock out here. So we can do that. Hate that these exits. That's the one thing I hate about Planet Coasters. You have to have these like sci-fi looking exits. I hope that changes if we get a second game. Really hope that changes because they're very not in theme, to say the least. Very much not in theme. That gives us a little more space over here to work with. Probably a little bit too much, but that's alright. Started teasing their next edition. I know it's rumored to be a wing coaster, which is pretty cool. Hopefully it's done well. Maybe it's a launch coaster, we'll see. Nice. Roofing here. We probably could do it in a way where we can save a lot of these and just expand it. That would actually work. Basically what we can do is center this with this. We just have to raise it up. basically we just need this to line up here. It would click down. Sometimes it's impossible to get a stick click in the game. You want it there and there. So I don't know if I can line that up, really. It's gonna be tricky. Could have it overhang a little bit, like a real building as well. So what we could do is move that over there. Do that and slightly move it over. That would be centered right there, but it'd be fine. Perfect, but fine. And just we could restructure. This maybe. It would work if I could not have to worry about fighting textures. What do I do here? Okay, let's just... Let's go with the top piece right here, maybe. I need to find out where the center is. I think the easiest way to go about this is this. Just line these up and go up until we get where we need to be. Kind of like so. So now we'll go up here. It's gonna work. That one's not gonna. That one's gonna be a problem. You can see that. I can't really fit that in there. Life difficult, don't we? That clearly does not work. So our options are to slide one of these over. Just have it hang over a bit. That way these will fit if I can get this to go in the right spot. Gosh dang it. And then we'll do this guy up here. That'll work. That is gonna have to do. Flooded Mine was next, but apparently it's here to stay for another 15 years. Six Flags New Islands is gonna be demolished finally. I mean, it has just been sitting there. It's kind of sad, but like at the same time, it's just been sitting there, and people have just gone in and vandalized it. So, if I'm gonna be honest, it's it's probably good for it. A good thing. Probably just didn't want to spend the money, you know? And maybe they can use that land for something else. I mean, there's no way it's gonna reopen, so. Let's see if we can get selected. Okay, got it. Alright, and then what we're gonna do here is line it up centered with this, and then we're just gonna expand it. We're just gonna expand the ends. Yep. And now I am gonna go ahead and delete the old ones. They are not gonna be of use to us anymore. can't really get the effect, but like powder keg does have like a lot of like burnt theming, like the walls and everything look burned out or slightly burned. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that effect, but I do have some like Thememaker's Toolkit items that do have like they're like dirt on the walls. If I can turn those black, if it's recolorable, they might be able to work. Alright, so basically what we're gonna do is we're kind of restructuring and redoing this building. I'd like to maybe get the station done today. Like my goal. So we'll get the building kind of set in here, get some of the props in, do the operator's booth. So we need to do that. We're also gonna go ahead and delete all this too. Because it is no use to us anymore. But yeah, the rumor has is that Flooded Mine still has like another 15 years now before they really even do anything with it. I mean, they have been like getting new guns on them and stuff, like the new guns. Well, not really new guns; they're kind of redone. So they have been doing, actually been doing some upgrades to them. So kind of. So it kind of makes sense because they've been working on them. But, you know. Attica's roof does have like a lot of cross beams and stuff. It has a lot to it. I'm not gonna get it exact, I'm just gonna kind of do a general skeleton here. Yeah, I'm barely alive. You want to play some Madden after this? I know you asked me the other day, but I was busy, so... I guess I could have told you I was busy, but I didn't. I think we can spend a little bit of money to refresh it a bit. That's why I said they are kind of working on it a little bit. Like, not a ton, but like, they're getting trying to fix the guns a little bit. But yeah, I think for a while mine was next, but then it got pushed back because of Thunderation. SDC decided that Thunderation is going to need to refresh first, so... Which, you have a lot of fans of Flooded Mine, so I can understand why maybe a lot of people would get upset, but I would feel like they would do a revamp of it first. A revamp of it. I mean, it's one of the oldest rides at Silver City. It opened in 1968. But like, you know, Thunderation is just, it is kind of past its service life at this point. And I can understand, you know, I do kind of understand why they would want to do it pretty soon. But I don't think it'll be until like 2027. That's my prediction. I think we'll have all of this year. And then I think they'll close it probably around October of next year. And then it'll be under construction during 2026. And I think it'll open in 2027. And that will give us a 3-year gap between new additions, you know, which seems like it could be about right for Sword Art City, especially a revamp. So, anyways, I am working on the Station of Powder Keg right now. Might, depending if I get enough done here, we might work a little bit on New Fire in the Hole again, because I do need to finish it up as well. I got all the scenes pretty much done, I just need to work on its station and stuff. So let's go ahead and get this roof in place. I might not set the roof up on top of it until we get everything done on the outside. do have some speakers actually playing some of the music that Sorrow City plays throughout the park. I think it's copyrighted, so I can't play all of it, but there's a rendition of Dream On and a bluegrass version, and I absolutely love it. Every time I'm working Powder Keg, like, when that comes on, that's my jam. Will Hershey ever give something to Kentucky Kingdom? I think they will. It's just a kind of a matter of time. Since they just acquired it not too long ago, I mean, things take a while to plan out, so I think they will. I mean, have they done anything with the plot of land for T3 yet? So that could be some potential right there. If T3's plot of land is still empty. I actually just made my first trip to Kentucky Kingdom. I only got like an hour in the park before it started storming, and then they closed down the park for the day for the storm, and I was upset. That's so sad. I got all but Kentucky Flyer. That's the only credit I didn't get that day. So I think I did pretty good, all things considered. Though I'm surprised I got that many, because we knew it was going to be a pretty crappy day for weather. So, but we were able to get on a lot, so in that time frame. POV of the ride. I mean, I can. I do want to get more. As much as I want to show you guys the park, I do want to get some stuff done. So, but as you guys know, I can't do the transfer track, so I kind of hit a track underneath to get the track up there, and then I have like a false track for the transfer. That's kind of what I did here. And then when I do the POV for the cinematic, I'm actually going to use, you can see I have a motion ride over there that I'm going to use for that, one of those track rides, and it's going to give me that footage of the track moving over. The ride's just not going. I'll have to give you guys the full experience, though, so you can hear all the audio that plays, too. I guess we'll just close and test. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted strike for the music that's playing in there. It's the Dream On. It's actually really, really cool. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. You can see this is all hidden underneath the train here.
Inside the train at all times.
Smoke. Hey, look out. She's gonna blow. Sorry, I'll turn my gain up a little bit. I'm also talking pretty quietly too, so. All custom supported. I even got the switch to the Buzzsaw Falls track right here. Custom audio for the lift. Put down our last drop and into the helix. And that's the brake run. And there you have it. The other rides, oh, gosh, you're killing me. Like, I want to get stuff done, and I everyone always wants to see all the POVs, and I'm like, I'm never gonna get anything done. It's fine. Anyways, just to kind of give an insight real quick of how I built this, and how I did like the switchover track to the Buzzsaw Falls track, because I wanted that effect. I actually have, this is the main track, this little flat track, that's the main track. I used the infinite track, and I just used the flat section, and then I actually retraced the entire track with the SNS track. So there's actually two coasters here. I guess I used the Pioneer, but I actually retraced it. So I traced the whole entire ride up until about this point. And then, now I'll do the POVs now, just in case you're not around for the end, you know. But yeah, I retraced it with the SNS track. That way I could do the switch over to the Buzzsaw Falls track. And not only that, there's not any in-game track that has like the diagonal cross ties. So these diagonal cross ties are all custom placed. I placed each individual one just to get that Buzzsaw Fall track effect. So it was pretty crazy. And then, of course, all these supports are custom. Misty has actually helped me make the custom catwalk here. Misty is a really good builder, but I kind of repurposed it over here as well and replaced it on that side. So really, really good overall, and I was pretty proud of how it turned out. It's not perfect, I don't think, but I did my best. And it is really tough because obviously we don't have transfer tracks, so it was kind of definitely an interesting project to kind of take on, and really tough as well to kind of figure out how to do it. But I made it work in the end, so. And then again, I'm just going to use some like editing stuff to try and get this track. That's why I actually have this little this piece here. I don't know what that is. So I can get that effect of the track moving from one spot to the other. And then I'm gonna like fuse the footage together and try and make that work. What happens first, Planko 2 announcement or Joe finishes SDA? Planko 2 announcement's probably gonna happen first, if I'm gonna be honest. Or neither. That's very valid too. What is your favorite ride in the park? Easily Outlaw Run, of course. These are my two rides right here. Outlaw Run and Powder Keg. I am the senior team lead of both, so if you didn't know, I do work at the park, and I am actually over Outlaw Run and Powder Keg. I used to just be over Outlaw Run, but now I'm over both. I got a promotion lately, so where I'm actually over two rides. Went to SDC about a week ago, and they had a new audio before you launched on Powder Keg. Actually, they do not have a new audio. All that audio is the same. I know that because I've been working the ride a lot lately, so there's nothing new there. I mean, they added stuff a long time ago, but it starts off with the announcement, and it'll keep your arms down, your head back, whatever, that announcement, and then you have the, hey, that area is restricted, hey, look out, she's gonna blow, you know, like, that's all been there forever, for a long time. And then, of course, you have the siren that goes off right before the launch. None of that audio is new, though. Like, that's been there for years. There's the old fire in the hole. Let's go ahead and head to Outlaw Run. Get a glimpse of some of its audio, because I do have all of the audio from Outlaw Run. I'm gonna get copyrighted if I'm not careful. You got that. We have the clock's audio that plays in here. You got the safety announcements.
And that means hats, cell phones, cameras, keys, and change.
I figured it'd be on the wrong train.
Be in your seat seat with your feet on the floor and your back against the seat back, go ahead and buckle your seat back.
There's a lot of stuff I would add. The list is huge,
To
so.
pull down your restraints. During your journey, keep your hands and feet inside the stagecoach at all times. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Definitely the top of my list is a mock extreme spinning coaster, so I can make a proper time traveler or ride to happiness. Like, you have no idea how bad I want that coaster type in this game. Where am I in this station? Did I rename them? Alright, we got Cowboy Kicking Heel. There I am. I actually renamed them as me. That's funny. I do like putting little Easter eggs like that in there. Because that's kind of how I dress at work. Somewhat, so. We also have Heath right there. He's one of our maintenance guys. He actually works at Time Traveler now. He moved to Time Traveler. He's one of my favorites. And then, of course, I do have, like, the custom signs that I put in here. So we have Golden Ticket Award sign, which I actually have this sign in my house, right behind me, actually, right now. Because they replaced it one year, and they allowed me to take it home, which is awesome. And then we have this custom sign that I made as well for the entrance. Pretty cool. I made that custom sign as well. Pretty cool. So yeah, I made a few custom signs just for this, which is awesome. But anyways. A Q-line tree. What Q-line tree? The Q-line doesn't have any trees in it. It's under this. I need to change the roof because this is a metal roof now. We changed that a couple of years ago. We also removed the extended queue, or the overflow queue. This queue is no longer here. Yeah, we could have a water park, but another thing I would love to have is switch tracks, drop tracks, turntables, all that stuff. Just give us all those functionalities. And obviously heartlining and the coaster editor would also be something I would want very much so. I have the console edition, but I've only played it like a handful of times because I have the PC version. Why would I play console if I have PC? When PC is obviously the superior version of the game, so. Not a knock on console players, I'm just saying, like, there's no limits on PC, so. Where's the old horse for the old golden... Oh my gosh. He's in the shed down here. There he is. That was before I made the Thief Maker's Toolkit item. There's your reference, so. Which one is my favorite? Are you talking about, like, ride-wise, or...? Because it's definitely Outlaw Run in the park, for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and ride. Forgot I have two coaster pieces here, too. And then I have the dispatch audio, the yeah, as well. And custom lift audio as well. And then this audio is actually Outlaw's lift audio. Why would I choose... I have no reason to choose console over the PC version. PC, of course, it's not even close. Like, console is limited. You can't hardly do anything on it. Well, I mean, you can, but like you're limited on how much you can put in. PC, there's no limits. So like, and I think it's easier to build in too, because your mouse and keyboard. I think controller is a lot harder. Like anytime I play console edition, I have to connect my mouse and keyboard to it because I just can't play on a controller with it. Wave turn's beautiful. And this barrel roll is perfect. I've never been able to do a barrel roll this smooth in Planet Coaster.
That was a close call, folks. I think that varmint would still be chasing us if Marshal Wyatt hadn't cornered him back there. Here at Silver Dollar City, the good guys always win.
But yeah, I mean, we also have Theme Maker's Toolkit, so yeah, like, PC version is easily superior to the console edition. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy that the game came to console, so the console players can experience most of Planet Coaster's experience. Like, I'm definitely happy that happened, and I didn't think it was going to happen, but I'm still glad it did happen. But easily PC is far superior than the console version. Because there's just so much more you can do with it. Winterworld's a fun for the first time. Mamba was insanely good. Mamba is really good, especially since they slowed down the mid-course. Or did... reverse that. Since they changed the mid-course so it doesn't slow the train down as much anymore. Making the second half actually good. Zambi Zinger it was pretty solid. I just didn't care for the restraints on it. Could just be because the operator completely stapled me. Maybe that's why. But Zinger's a solid ride, but it's definitely nowhere near the best in the park. They should have built the whole layout with the Titan track. I kind of agree with that. I was kind of hoping for a full Titan track when that was first being rumored or announced. Oh, I know you didn't, Fluffy. I actually was really upset about that. Like, those restraints are a little bit more restrictive than they need to be, I think. I know that they can handle inversions and everything, but I definitely prefer the Millennium Flyers over the Infinity Flyers, so... sorry, GCI. But again, I know it has to be a little bit more restrictive because they can handle inversions, but... I don't know, they just super unnecessarily stapled me on that ride. I need to get to Six Flags over Texas. I need to get more different Six Flags parks. I've only been to 2 Six Flags parks. But anyways. Alright, what do we got over here? We do have Time Traveler and Thunderation. And Wildfire. And also another good, another thing that we get with PC version is mods. So we have the No Track Limits mod, which is a huge game changer in my opinion. So I don't know if this is actually testing. I should probably check that. It is testing, okay. Well, hopefully it'll actually go. I actually have the misters in the station too when it dispatches. This is a very incomplete. Like, I haven't done all the custom supports on this ride yet. Where's the train at? Alright, that's why it's taking so long. Are we already getting into an autosave? Can't tell me that already. How long have we been live? Yep, it's an autosave. It's been about an hour. Oh, crap. No scenery. Editor on the console edition. Yeah, I think we're having to wait for this autosave to pass first. I have custom audio on this lift hill as well. Oh, there it goes, trying to crash on me. Always push no. Always push no. I think all things considered, with how much is in this park, and my frame rate is still playable, it's pretty impressive. I think Planet Coaster's more optimized than people think. Like, I know a lot of... If you don't have, like, a strong computer or PC, I can understand why you wouldn't be able to get solid frame rates. I mean, it makes sense. But if you have, like, a decent PC, like, you can You can build pretty big parks, so. And I know that means you have to have a good PC, but if you do, you know, it's not too bad. I still get like 20 to 30 frames a second on this park, so. Been to 3 overall in the Six Flags Great America, or Six Flags America, Six Flags Great Adventure. I need to get to Great America because it's actually pretty close, and then the ones in Texas as well aren't too far away. There we go. Anyways, probably said before, SDC's next coaster, and yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a revamped Thunderation, revamped by Vekoma, and they're gonna do like a Vekoma mine train in its place, and it'll be kind of like a revamped version of it. A nice smooth Thunderation. Call it Thunderation 2. TNT 2. Yeah, Frontier City's not far away, but I just have no reason to visit it because it's such a bad park. I hope that new Oklahoma park opens, or happens. Because it's only like 2 hours away from me. Oh, why is the audio cutting out? There it goes again. Okay, it keeps cutting in and out. That B&M lift. Again, this is very underdeveloped. I haven't worked on this too much. Yeah, I have all the DLC. I have everything. I got them as soon as they came out. Thinning. Anyways, you can kind of hear the audio here again. That classic B&M. It was taken straight from Wildfire as well, so I'm doing these custom audio so it sounds like the ride. Which is pretty cool. So we got American Plunge here. Definitely got some work to do on it, but it's there. The buildings that burnt down. Good thing I didn't finish them. Got to redo all this with the new buildings. Am I gonna build a Ghostbuster ride? Not in this park because obviously this is a recreation, but you definitely could build a Ghostbuster ride easily. Then we had Thunderation, which took me forever to do all these custom supports. Definitely took me a long time. And if it gets removed, I'm gonna have to redo it again. Also have custom lift audio on this ride as well. I hope for Tampa will do the Hulk/Nemesis treatment on Kumba. Is Kumba even really that rough, though? I thought it was just fine, but I mean, if it needs it, it needs it. That'd be fine. Do you think we're going to get Planet Coaster 2? I think it honestly depends on whatever the game that they have unannounced is. If it's Planet Coaster 2, yes. I think there's still a chance for it to be announced, but that's the announcement we're waiting on. It's either going to be Planet Coaster 2 or some new game that we've never had before. That's what we're waiting on. At this point, I'm just waiting to see what that is. Should hopefully be announced in the next month or two at the very latest. I hope they have improved sounds if Planet Coaster 2 becomes a thing. Just improved sounds on all the rides. Your sources. I hope it's the November, or the game that we're getting towards the end of this year. It's either going to be towards the end of this year or sometime early 2025. And it's looking it might be more early 2025 since they haven't made an announcement yet. I don't think the graphics are most important to me. I think I hope they're slightly improved at least, but I want more of the features that we've wanted. I'd take that over more of the graphics. I would love to have better graphics, of course, and I think we will get better graphics, but I just want more features that we've been asking for, you know? Like, a lot of the coaster types, and then switch tracks, swing launches, switch tracks, transfer tracks, turntables, drop tracks, all that stuff, you know? Just give us all of that. Why does Time Traveler's Trek look green? Because it is green. That's why. It's a very dark green. Yes, it is. We've had this discussion. Everyone always says this too. Everyone thinks it's black, but it's a very dark green. Too bad I can't have it rotate out of the station like in real life. A 95-foot tall loop. Oddly looks like it. This was our biggest time jump yet. Don't want to get copyrighted for the music. Oh yeah, we have Expo Coaster too. Can't forget about it. Well, the coaster builder's fine. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just talking to, like, we need more features for it, like switch tracks, transfer tracks, all that stuff. A new fire in the hole's over there. Not a scam, it's over there. Like, I think the coaster builder gets too much hate, in my opinion, but I think it's actually really good if they could just add a heart lining feature to it and better smoothing and have the POV camera, because it's the camera, it's not the smoothing of the ride. For some reason, the camera jitters on the transitions between pieces. If they could just fix that, kind of, I think it would be perfect, so. Because I've never been the biggest fan of node-based systems, so. And I actually think this type of builder is actually perfect, so. Alright, there it is. The new fire in the hole. Actually testing. There it goes.
The ball knobbers have set the whole town ablaze.
Go! I'm gonna tan your hide. Why's it always got to be chickens? Riley, drop that dynamite or I'll have to shoot. You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Get after those ball knobbers and stop that fire.
Come back in here and put on your pants. Can't, Sadie? I ain't got no pants no more. That dang ball knobber stole them. Call me Bugs for nothing. Worry, you don't bite much. Brown, 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 brown. Hurry! The ball knobber's gonna blow up the bridge. Bum, bum, bum. That's up my new pants. Can't you even tie a ding dang knot? What's the matter, Bugs? You chicken? You dang fool. You're gonna fall. Now look at what you done. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. I can't reach. Ooh, bridge ain't gonna hold. Bye-bye. Bum 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 bum. Patches, we foiled your plot, and now we're using your dynamite to blow up the water tower and put out the fire. Don't throw that switch. The train's coming that way. Yeah, those rocks look pretty good. We just added those. Bum 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 bum. Power's gonna blow. Fire in the hole. Sploosh.
Thank you, heroes. We couldn't have caught those good-for-nothing ball knobbers without you. Give yourselves a big old pat on the back. You deserve it. And it'll also put out any stress.
Don't know why that's so slow.
So long.
Slow down, you know. That's it. Turned out really good. I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously, I'm not fully done with it, but like I got a lot of the scenes pretty much done. Just gotta do the station and kind of close up and finish a few things here and there, but do all the facades and all that stuff. I still have to move this too because the entrance actually goes across here now, and I have to move the swing ride over here, which gonna be a pain in the butt, but yeah, that's all the big rides. Of course, we got Mystic as well, which has a full queue line, almost. That's funny. Oh yeah, you can follow the new ride. The story is easier to follow than the old one. They actually kind of have like a storyline that's easier to follow. The old one didn't really have much, and the Bald Numbers actually have character now, and they're distinguished characters now. There's 3 main Bald Numbers in the new version. You got Patches, Wily, and Bugs, and they actually have characters. Like, they're actually characters. They're kind of like that silly, you know, dumb villain kind of character, you know, to make it family friendly, but it works really well. It's pretty cringy, but it's pretty good. And, you know, the track layout is exactly the same as the old one. It's very glossy smooth because it uses like mini iBox track. And it's just, overall, the scenes are very similar. And then, in the end, they get captured, because this is the captured scene. And then Wily switches you over to that, and then they blow up the water tower. That's the plan, is they want to blow up the water tower to put out all the fire. And then that's where the fire in the whole thing comes from. And then the splashdown, because you just blew the water tower up, so there's a little bit of water. So it all kind of makes sense and ties together. So that's why they even added the line, "Tower's gonna blow, fire in the hole," you know. The old one, it's literally just like, oh, there's Bald Numbers burning the town down. And then it just says fire in the hole at the end. Like, there's not really much story to it, you know. You just know that the Bald Numbers are the bad guys, and they set the town on fire, and that's about it. Yeah, I got the ride soundtrack, because it's on YouTube, and I just converted it into an audio file, and then I just used it on the ride, so, and then just lined it up with my recreation. I think it turned out pretty good. Hello, friend. But, yeah, and of course I did use the RMCI box for this ride. You'll ride the old one, too.
The Bald Knobbers have set the whole town ablaze. Go!
I'm gonna take your hide.
Oh, it's got to be chickens.
Wiley, drop that dynamite or I'll have to shoot.
Go ahead, Marshal. You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Get after those Bald Knobbers and stop that fire.
Red Flanders, get back here and put on your pants.
I can't, Sadie. I ain't got no pants no more. The dang Bald Knobbers stole 'em.
Stole 'em? What in the city?
Wish I had a clear video for that over there.
They don't call me Bugs for nothing.
Don't worry, they don't bite much. Boom, 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 boom.
Hurry! The Bald Knobbers are gonna blow up the bridge.
You've got great over here.
Don't mess up my new pants.
Back them bundles under the dresser.
You even tie a ding dang knot? What's the matter, Bugs? You chicken? Oh, fucking dang fool. You're gonna fall. Look what you done. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck.
Can't reach.
Ooh, bridge ain't gonna hold. Bye-bye. Bum 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 bum.
Bugs and Patches, we foiled your plot, and now we're using your dynamite to blow up
The water tower and put out the fire. Don't throw that switch, the train's coming that way. Bum 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 bum. Tower's gonna blow. Fire in the hole. Why am I streaming while you're working? Well, you're the one that chose to get the job at SDC.
Thank you, heroes. We couldn't have caught those good-for-nothing ball knobbers without. Give yourselves a big old pat on the back. You deserve it. And it'll also put out any stray sparks. So long.
What's with the big no? What is Six Flags? Just announced to be completed on July 1st. Oh, I just saw that now. That's why Fluffy's saying no. It's okay, Fluffy. You'll just be part of Six Flags now. Your company is going to be called Six Flags. Since they're keeping the Six Flags name. Can't wait till it's called Six Flags Carowinds. Just add Six Flags to all the names. By the way, did the Madden 25 trailer drop yet? I was just wondering that. I was supposed to drop today, wasn't it? Unless it got delayed. It did? Okay. I don't want to watch that. Well, I know it was supposed to drop today, but I didn't know if it had dropped yet. Madden 25 trailer? 24. I don't even see it. I feel like it should be at the top. I don't see it yet. I don't think it's dropped yet. I see Madden 24 reveal trailer, which I don't care about that. I'm just excited for Team Builder / to come back, so I can actually upload. We can actually upload logos too, which is something I'm really excited about. Too bad you can't do it online though. That kind of sucks. I wish you could do it online, or create a team online. So how do you do relocations online? You just can't do it anymore, maybe? Or they just bring back the old teams, the same teams? Maybe they have a generic create a team as well that has like some pre-fabricated logos and stuff. Maybe you just can't do the team builder aspect. I don't know. I guess we'll find out later on. I mean, EA doesn't care at all, actually. It's about anything. Like, their sport games are pretty trash, so I'm hoping this one's good, or at least decent, because it does seem like it has a lot of good features, and I think it's because of College Football 25 coming out. Which I'm excited for that game a little bit, but I'm still keeping my hype down just because it's EA. The only sports games I really care about is football, because it's my favorite sport, so. Anyways. Go ahead and start a save here. I might check out the next Frontier Unlocked. Maybe they'll announce something there. I'm not sure if they're going to use that platform to announce any games, but maybe they will. You know what I mean? But even if Planet Coaster 2 does fall, and doesn't happen, at least we have a game to fall back on right now, and that's Park Studio. Like, I'm serious. Go check out Park Studio if you haven't already. I mean, I wouldn't say you should buy it just yet. I mean, you can if you want to play it, or alpha, but since there's not a whole lot to it just now, but it looks incredible. Seen something to where they will announce something. Yeah, they said they're going to announce that new game in the next coming months, the creative management simulation game, the unannounced one. They said they're going to announce it in the coming months, so we don't know what that means. That could be tomorrow. That could be in 2 months. That could be in 3 months. We don't know. Like, I just want confirmation. That's all I want. I just want confirmation of what that game is. Because it's either Planet Coaster 2 or it's something else. Like, it's just that, you know. I just want that confirmation. And it's already apparently an established IP, according from what I've heard too, so, which is it has to be a Planet game, right? So, I mean, it could be a different type of Planet game, but I think it is going to be some sort of Planet game. Whether it's Planet Coaster 2 or, like, Planet Water Park, I could see them throwing a Planet Water Park in there. Because I know how they like to do stuff like that. That would be I would be so disappointed if it was like Planet Water Park. Of course, I'd check it out, and I think it'd be kind of a fun game, but it would be very disappointing. Can't wait to see you on Outlaw Thursday. If I don't get pulled to Powder Keg, sure. I'm 210 tomorrow, so you'll see me tomorrow if you're there tomorrow. Which, I think you're usually off on Wednesdays, aren't you, Silas? I don't know. You're off tomorrow, yeah. I figured, because I've been giving you Wednesdays and Sundays. That's what I've been giving you. You'll be on Park, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna be 210, so I'll be wandering around Park at least. Oh, it's a friend. Ooh, winky face. Imagine the game is just called Planet, and you can just do everything in it. You have an entire planet to make parks, cities, zoos. It looked like a winky face from here. Raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling. I don't know. I wasn't even planning on streaming today, so... Did that actually do anything yet? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Anyways... Silas, did you go to Nightwater last night? I did. I didn't stay till the end, though. I was out. I was there before the park closed to the public, and then I had to go out, and then I went back in for Nightwater, so we were there a little before 3 for a little bit. Didn't really do much, just kind of relaxed, and then I waited for the free food. I was mostly there for the free food. Well, like I said, like, Nightwater, you don't have to go and do stuff. You go there for the free food, the ice cream, and you just hang out. You know what I mean? Like, and Whitewater is a very good... It's a good water park. It's just very small. But I wasn't hungry. Well, I was, and it was free. If you don't have a car, well, get a car. Buy a car. You got a job now, right? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. One doesn't just simply go buy a car. Buying a car is not that fun because then you have to make payments for like multiple years unless you have enough money to buy it just straight out. Oh yeah, we were gonna go last year, Fluffy, but I got stung by something on wildfire and decided not to go. Well, stop going to concerts. All I know is I really want to take a shower right now. And we haven't had water since like 2:30 yesterday. So it has been about 22 hours without water at my house right now. I was hoping it'd be back by the time I got home last night, but then we saw the report that I guess they had like a water leak or something, or a pipe burst or something like that, and then I heard we might not get water back till late tonight, so... Shower stream, what the heck is wrong with you? I can't take a shower because the freaking... water's out. I'm actually gonna let me go check to see if we have water yet. I've been checking periodically. I'm gonna go check. Let's go. I'm so excited. We got water back. Sweet. I'm so happy. Alright, since my water's on, I got stuff to do. I've been waiting for it to come back on, so... So I appreciate you guys being here. This was just kind of like a spontaneous stream. I wasn't even planning on streaming today. I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna work on that. I wanted to work on that, even though I didn't get much done, you know. But, sorry. But since the water's on, that kind of changes everything, because now I gotta go do some stuff. I gotta do some dishes, gotta take a shower. I got stuff to do before I work tomorrow, so I just figured I'd give you guys some content while I was waiting on that, so. And then, Fluffy, if you want to play some Madden here soon, you can do that, but I think I'm gonna go shower first and do a couple chores, and then I'll be right back, and then we can do that, if you're not too busy, so. Alright, Silas, thanks for being here on your break. Make sure Outlaw Run is doing good. Make sure they're checking seatbelts. Okay, I hope everyone's still doing that. That's been a huge issue with the team. Well, they don't want to do it the way we were supposed to do it. If that makes sense. Like, I'm sure they're still checking seatbelts, but they're not doing it the way I want us to do it. Silas does it though, so I appreciate that. So. I haven't been at the ride that much. I've been at Powder Keg so much, so I had to deal with that. So, just never at Outlaw anymore because Powder Keg needs leadership. So, anyways, not gonna get into that. Anyways, have a great day, guys, and a cooler tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, and goodbye.